and the question came with more pain than challenge. Charles looked directly at her and said, postponing what he now believed was unavoidable would hurt both the family and the monarchy. She heard the certainty in his voice, but certainty did not make the answer easier. For her, this was not only about titles changing. It was about the life beside him changing with them. William felt the room tighten again when Charles acknowledged that private conversations about an accelerated transition had already taken place. The prince realized his father had been preparing quietly before the family ever entered that room. Anne noticed something else. The Princess Royal had read enough official papers to understand careful wording, and the transition document in front of Charles carried language suggesting the timing had been moved forward abruptly. Anne looked from the papers to her brother, and William followed her expression. Something had happened, something specific. The future king finally broke the silence with the question everyone now feared. What happened that made today different? Charles had announced the end of one chapter, but before William could understand the crown waiting for him, he would have to understand the people who stood to lose the most when his father finally stepped aside. Royal succession can look cold from the outside. Names, titles, ceremonies, ancient rules. Inside the family, it was something else entirely. For Charles, stepping aside meant surrendering the duty he had waited most of his life to fulfill. For William, accepting meant inheriting a burden he had spent decades preparing to carry. And for Camilla, the announcement threatened something quieter but equally personal.
Hey there.
The life beside the king that she believed still had time left. Charles felt the contradiction immediately.